What would you say is like a money amount that people should be making before they make the move and kind of quit their 9 to 5 and quit their life in a Western country and then kind of move abroad and travel a lot? Like, what do you think, how much money people should be making as a video editor before they make the next step?
That's a great question.
Right.
I think that's a really good question.
Yeah.
Because I see so many people say all these numbers and all these complicated stuff on videos, but actually it's really quite simple. This is actually how I kind of started in a way. I had basically maybe 2,000 savings, and then was making around $1,000 a month. That was when I first started this. I wasn't making much. I was, and the thing is, you're not gonna get the best lifestyle with $1,000 a month or $2,000 in savings. You're gonna actually have to, but the thing is, you don't need to have the best lifestyle first because it still opens up your possibilities, and you can still live pretty decently on $1,000 a month for one single person in most of these countries. It's still doable, especially if you don't go to crazy fancy cafes or party all the time. Those are going to take away a lot of your budget. But for quite a few years actually, I was only living off $1,000, $1,500, and for one person, that's more than enough if you don't do crazy stuff. I
didn't even knew that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it was, I had this 1 month, I was super low and I was only making $500 a month and I was not having great, but I was still able to do it, and I was still actually able to live better than I was living in Canada because my crazy expenses, I was paying $1,000 for my accommodation, $300 for my car, everything was crazy expensive, and I had also like credit card debt and all that stuff I was paying off. But actually, when I eliminated all of those other expenses and I was able to just make $1,000 and live off of it, I was able to do it better and live more and a happier life. But I would recommend to not aim for that, to aim for 3 to 5K. That's a really good range, really good range.
Definitely.
Yeah, because it's gonna make you much more comfortable, you have a lot more flexibility, not as stressful. But if you're only making 1K, you can still do it. I'd recommend to try it, and see how it goes,
Yeah, I think the same. I think like $3,000 to $5,000 in net profit per month is quite good, and it's the money that you need to kind of move abroad and live somewhere else and still have like a very nice lifestyle. Actually, like even if you are 2 person, if you have a girlfriend going with you, I think 5K or like 3 to 5K is a good range.
Yeah.
Because that's also the range of my money that I'm making. Like I'm making like around 4K per month, close to 4K in net profit, and it's quite good. I'm not like a baller or something, but it's enough to pay for like most of the things and to live a decent life, especially if your partner, for example, is working as well. I think that's a good range. I think definitely once you hit the 3K per month mark consistently for like at least 3 or 4 months in a row, kind of, I think then you can definitely start to make the move and then try to travel somewhere and see where it goes. And of course you still have to keep working hard and not get too distracted from all this shiny, nice travel lifestyle, and still need to put in the time and work and not just spend your whole time at the beach, because then it's not going to bring you anywhere. But it's important to like find the right balance for that. And I think like even if you have a 9 to 5, you could, even if you can, like maybe save up maybe like $10,000 and then try to just get like to like maybe 2K per month as a freelancer. And then you could even start to do the move, because if you have 10K saved up and you make 2K consistently per month, then it's probably enough money to kind of go somewhere else, start traveling, I think.
And especially I think with like all these places, you can't expect your lifestyle if you're living as a nomad to be always a vacation. That's the wrong mindset to have. I think a lot of people think it's always going to be happy vacation 24/7. It's definitely not like that. But it does still make you happier in general because you have that freedom and flexibility. And it depends on your lifestyle. You can live in Thailand or Bali or most of these countries for really cheap or really expensive. There's options for both. If you want to have a crazy apartment and a fancy lifestyle, you can do that. But if you want to have a more simple lifestyle with a decent place, maybe you don't eat out all the time, you don't always go to the beach, you can also do that too as well. So it gives you that options, so that if you start to make more money and you want to eventually make it your home base, You can eventually buy property. You can start to upgrade your lifestyle a little bit with time as you start to earn more money and save more money. So that's always the nice thing about it too.
Yeah, it's quite crazy, guys. Like actually here in Thailand, for example, it's super cheap to buy property, to buy a condo or something here, to be honest. Like especially in Bangkok, for example, in a big capital city, you can probably get a decent place starting at like $50,000 or like $49,000 or something. And I mean, if you look at the Western country, this type of money gets you nothing pretty much in like Germany or in Europe or in the US. But here it can get you a very nice and modern, beautiful condo somewhere in a big city. Or like even here in Phuket, you can get nice places for like 200,000, which is still not as much as in Western countries for sure. So your buying power here is much more, of course, and you can definitely buy your own property without having to be that successful and make that much money. So you can build up a very nice life here, and it probably won't take you that long actually, because it don't require that much money. So I think that's also something I really like about Thailand, that you can have such a nice lifestyle here, with small money, I guess, and you can set up a quite nice life here. Buy a good apartment, buy a house, and food is super cheap. It's probably cheaper most of the times to buy a finished meal from a market or a restaurant than cooking yourself. Because most Thai people, they don't cook themselves at home. Most of them, they just go to the market and buy like a meal for $1 or something like that, because it's faster and it's just better, I guess. So that's super cool. So for people who don't want to spend that much time on cleaning up their place, for example, or doing the laundry or cooking and those type of things, it's okay, because here you can pay the people small amount of money, I guess, and then they do it for you. So you also save so much time that you then can use for your spare time, or even to work more and get more stuff done.
Right? That's so true. It's actually, and the food is pretty healthy. I mean, you can get rice, pad thai, some nice curry. It's usually cooked right in front of you and cooked very fresh, even at these street markets. So it's definitely doable, and it might only be a few dollars. I mean, you definitely can cook, but it is more of a luxury. I think things are expensive if they're imported, but if you just go and do go at the market, get some fresh fruit, maybe you get some stuff there, and you get some pad thai or rice or whatever, it's gonna be very affordable, only a few dollars a meal. And like 3 times a day, if you're doing this, it can be less than $10 for 3 meals if you do this. So it's very affordable, you know.
That's really true.
Yeah, it's very affordable. I mean, you still have the fancy restaurants. You can go and enjoy a nicer meal. You have that option, but you also have the option of the more local food as well, where if you're in a Western country, you don't really have that option. Like the cheapest food might be like McDonald's, or you might get something at 7-Eleven, or you might get something at like a fast food place, but that's not really healthy either. So you still have the affordable and the good food and both between here, and it's not entirely bad for you. It's actually quite healthy, I would say.
100%.
Yeah. That's super interesting.
What would you say is the best thing about being a remote video editor and doing a remote video editing business? Like, what's the main benefit that stands out the most to you and makes your life so much better, and is the main motivation and driving factor why you are even doing it? What would you say is like the main benefit, the best thing about being a remote editor?
It's a really good question. I think there's many benefits, but if I were to list three,
your top 3, for example,
top 3,
maybe?
I think for me, I like the lifestyle a lot better. I like the freedom. I like living in tropical countries. Even you don't have to live in a tropical country, but there's a lot of possibilities to do so. I enjoy the people for the most part. The locals are very friendly, smile, very happy, and you don't always get these people that are upset about simple things. And I also, I think it totally changes. I mean, it's something to consider. But I think for me personally, the lifestyle is obviously much better for me. I obviously love to eat the food. I love Asian food, that's another thing. And also everything's so more affordable, and you can enjoy life, and you can travel. Like if you're based in Bangkok or Bali or wherever you're based, you can travel to so many other countries because not only are they closer, but they're also more affordable. You can hop on a plane, buy a ticket for $50. You're in a different city, you're in a different country, and you can travel around there. So it gives you a lot of possibilities to really travel more, live a cheaper life, enjoy the lifestyle. And I think even if you're open to meet new people, like you want to date someone and you don't have anyone in your country, that's also something really important because people here are not only friendly, but they're really nice to meet, and you can have a good date in life, and here especially if you don't have anyone in your home country that's not flirting with you or something like that.
Yeah,
so that's something, you know?
That's true,
Yeah.
The dating culture in general is much better in Asia than in most Western countries, to be honest, because it's just so different. It's like two different worlds.
It's hard even to compare, I think.
It's also very hard to describe it and compare it if you never experienced it and seen it yourself. It's super hard, so you guys, you just have to book a ticket, I guess, and just come here and see it by yourself. And it don't even has to be that expensive. Sometimes you can find some very good deals for the flight tickets.
Yeah.
And hotels and all these things are really cheap as well if you look a little bit and search for some good deals. So it don't have to be that expensive. I think you can probably have a nice Thailand trip for like $2,000 for like 1 to 2 weeks, I would say.
That's a good budget.
Yeah, I think so.
But you can also live in Thailand for $2,000 a month as well if you're not on vacation. So you have those things. You can come here for vacation, see how you like it. If you like it, you can obviously do it. But yeah, you can definitely live here for $2,000 and then you can come for vacation. It depends on your lifestyle, what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean,
but there's so many possibilities.
I think you can probably even live on like $1,500 per month in certain parts of Thailand, like in Chiang Mai, for example, the jungle region kind of Thailand.
Bangkok
is very cheap, and Bangkok is also super cheap actually.
Yeah.
Also the rent and all these things is crazy cheap. You can get a very nice apartment for like $400 or $500 per month.
Yeah.
Sometimes even for like $300 or something like that. If you do like a yearly lease.
Yeah.
So then you still have like a bunch of money left, and even if you spend like 500 on rent and 500 on food, you still have 500 left to like for saving or for fun or for other things. So you really don't need that much money, and that's so cool because with remote video editing you can quite quickly actually scale to like 2 or 3K per month. Probably if you're serious about it, I would say you can 100% get there within 3 months.
Yep.
100%.
You don't need any degree.
I think 3 months, if you just work 7 days a week for 90 days straight, I'm sure you can change your entire life and learn this new skill set of video editing. And in case if you want to learn more about video editing, you can even join my free community for video editors called the Editor Hub community. It's a community where I share my knowledge in there. I give you some helpful resources to make better video edits. I give you my course tutorial videos as well. We are also doing live coaching calls in there, and it's just a nice vibe. There are currently over 2,600 people in there. So join the party, join the vibe, join the group if you want to learn more about video editing and want to start your journey of location freedom and start your own remote editing business and scale it to 3K plus per month. There will be a link in the description of this video just in case if you want to join. It's completely free. Check it out if you want. And my friend Jackson, you have also a community, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit different than yours, but it's helps you become a nomad, learn the basics. So I mean, yours is really great for people who want to learn very specific video editing things. And I'm actually in his community, and it's very, very helpful. I've actually learned stuff that I didn't know from people in the group, so it's a great community to be in. So you should really join because it's free. But not only that, you get a lot of value from it, you know. But especially, you can join his. can also consider joining the Nomad Hub, which is the one that I'm currently building. Same on the same school platform. You can actually join both at once. It's still super easy. You sign up in your email and you're in there in like 2 seconds. But basically, yeah, same thing where it's a remote community, but it's more for like how to learn when you travel to a new country, how to adapt to the lifestyle, how to get clients, how to grow yourself as a person. And also there's even, we even post like weekly jobs in there, remote jobs. So if you're looking for a remote job, you can find some of these listings in here. And we're also building a course. So we're also teaching you a Nomad course, and it's currently going to be available soon. So you can learn a lot of the skills you need to have as a nomad, and it's free as well. Yeah.
That sounds really, really cool. Guy, join right now, click the link in the description. Join both communities right now. Both are completely free, packed with many cool people, tons of value, and you just have to join right now. I'm just telling you guys, you're missing out.
And it's free, there's nothing to lose, you know?
Guys.
There's nothing to lose.
So just check it out if you want, just in case. Because here on YouTube we're kind of limited to the things that we can share and that we can post and stuff in a certain way, but then in the community it's all like more structured for you, so that you can get exactly the certain things that you want to learn, or the certain courses and stuff. So that's super good for your learning curve, for your learning process.
So good.
So check it out, guys. 100%. It's gonna be valuable for you. And we could literally charge probably thousands of dollars for that knowledge, but we just give it for free to you guys, because we want to change your lives and just share the knowledge that we paid so much money for and time for in the past to get it, and now we're just giving it to you. Make sure to subscribe to his channel and also to my channel, and check out both communities.
Definitely.
And also, if you have some more questions about video editing, about being a nomad, about moving abroad, traveling and all these type of things, making money online, freelancing, building a business, you can type in your questions here below this video in the comment section, but you can also join the community and just send us a direct DM, a direct message in there, and personally talk with us one-on-one. Because sometimes we're even doing live calls as well, like Q&A sessions where you can join live and talk directly to us, and then we help you one-on-one, and you get the full support and all the tips you need to move forward and progress.
I think that's a really good thing. And I think there's a lot of opportunities out there for remote jobs, but I think the video editing is the easiest to learn, the fastest you can get going and actually making good money. And it's you don't need to learn anything and have a degree for it. You don't need to have a college degree or be studying this for years. Just learn for a few months and see if it's for you. And if it is for you and you can do it full time, then you're gonna notice a big change in your life. And it doesn't take a lot of time to learn the basics of it.
That's so true, Many people think, it may take me so long to learn video editing, but with the right courses and the right help and the videos and help and support and all these things, coaching, you can definitely get there much quicker, like 1000%, because it took me, for example, actually, if you think about it, like probably more than like 7 years or something to really make a bunch of money with just video editing. So you can just skip this time and skip all the problems and all this shit, and just get straight to the point and make a big change in a few months. So video editing is so cool, and it's also quite fun, and it's a creative job, and very easy to get started and to learn in the beginning, and then there's constantly something that you can learn more, so because the whole market, the world is always changing, social media, so it never gets boring, because you constantly have to learn new things, so that you don't get like left out and lose clients and all these things, because if you keep learning and keep improving and staying ahead, you're never going to have a problem to make money or to get clients.
it's always going to be needed. I mean, even with AI and these AI tools, obviously, yes, some of them are helping, but even still, you still need the human eye to edit, especially to tell the story. Video editing is a lot about telling stories in the way that you put the sequence together and have the hook. So AI just can't do that, and it probably won't be able to do that for a long time. And even if it does, they still need people to edit the storytelling part of it. So it's something that's going to be here for a long time, has been here for a long time, and yeah, you need to learn it. So.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, guys, I think we're gonna finish off this podcast right now. I think we might make like another different version of this podcast, but we're probably gonna split this entire podcast still in 2 parts. And yeah, we just see how it goes. We try to post more from now on, share more value with you, share also more lifestyle videos, I guess, lifestyle content.
Right.
And yeah, we are having a good time so far here in Thailand right now, here in Phuket.
Yeah.
And yeah, I hope you guys had a bunch of fun watching this. I hope you learned a bit, that you got some motivation, that you're getting started now, hopefully. And yeah, thank you so much for being here, for joining. Make sure to subscribe if you have done that yet, and check out both his channel and my channel here on YouTube. And yeah, thank you again so much for watching and supporting.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's been great to have this interview, and we'll have another one again after this. But yeah, definitely, if we do have another one, we'll link it in the description so you can easily access that. And yeah, until then, I mean, start your journey, get started, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, guys, see you soon. Peace out.
Cheers. Let me stop
nice
this
podcast.
I think it's going to be quite